Hold on. Before you watch the rest of the video, I have a new site on Tippy where you can see lots of unseen videos and more. Link in the description. Don't miss out. Join the team and enjoy the video.
Whether it's our administration here that's falling short on doing their jobs of having a contract that's 18 years, just being renewed year after year for in the area, has stricter contracts than we do. Looking a little deeper into this, I mean, I'm not going to go through this, that fall into non-compliance. There are also provisions in here for a parent of an honor student as well as also a challenge student on both ends of the spectrum. That makes a huge difference. Also, too, the actual discrimination of the routes after school. I don't know. I'm willing to help out. I want to help out, but I feel that wasting 2 to 3, 4 hours of my time of going through every line in the contract here to telling you what they're breaking and what's not isn't good for me. It's not good for you. Ultimately, if they can't fulfill their obligations, given the 2 weeks that the contract says to fall into compliance, they shouldn't be leaving students and leaving routes before their scheduled time. I will respect my 3 minutes.
If you want to go ahead and finish up, that's fine.
Thank you. This is a business contract. It's over $100 million corporation that we're contracted with, that there's a CEO that makes more than all of your salaries here put together, and they can't get our problem. If they can't fulfill their obligation, bring another bus company part-time and say, hey, we're having problems with these 3 routes. You want to get in our good graces and possibly win a contract in the future? Why don't you pick up these 3 and do it on a trial and error basis to see?
When you guys talked about the hiring your own fleet, obviously that's a huge expense that would be a long-term potential payoff, but would that be part of it?
How that particularly ask the board, is that something you want us to study? Because that would be an inordinate amount of time and effort to study that. And if I don't want to go down that area, that could help with this.
Mm-hmm. And then, I'm sorry, one more question, because I know we have talked about it since you brought it up. So do we do an annual bid process? Or is it every so many years we've done that?
Because we have a contract in place, we have renewed their bid
Right.
each year.
Because I feel
Brian
like
can speak more
at
to
one
that,
point
but
there was
yeah,
a
we
time
renewed the
we
bid
did
each year.
too, and nobody came to the table. I
No.
always feel like that happened.
We have not run an actual bid on that
Okay.
contract. As Brian said, I think it's, one of the last time we did it was 2000, was it 5, I think, if I remember correctly? So, yeah, so we have not done that. There was a time when there were, some major large companies. There were some regional carriers and there were some small ones. There really aren't that many left at this particular point. There are, we're just continuing to pay more for those same service issues. So it's not a great position for us to be in.
And that was the rationale 2 years ago when we had this conversation, that, especially coming up.